Seahawks, Cardinals, we're going to start off with. Even spread this game. The Seahawks coming off of a shellacking of the Saints. Beat them 48-10. Great special teams plays. They got a punt return touchdown, I believe. And then a blocked punt as well. Then a kick return to the 40. Sam Darnold was cool. JSN and him really got a connection. Doing a lot of rollouts and everything like that. Cardinals just played in the bloodbath with the 49ers, in which they lost by 1 point, losing to Mac Jones and them. Last second drive, they actually took the lead off of a safety. I was like, how the fuck they took the lead off of a safety? Their D-line, crazy against them. Josh Sweat, I forgot he's on that team. It is a crazy defense. I honestly didn't think the game was going to play how it played, but you know, it was a very defensive team. The Cardinals got dudes over there. But they also have Kyler Murray, who's kind of an idiot. And Marvin Harrison can't catch. So, Tony, Seahawks, Cardinals, even spread. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Seattle. I just believe in Seattle a little more as a team. You know, they had their big win over the Steelers. And then, you know, I mean, they beat the fuck out of the Saints, but I mean, you know, I say I'm not going to disrespect teams, but
no more Saints disrespect? I mean, we got to disrespect some.
I think they're fair. I don't think they're going to prove me wrong. They suck.
Yeah. They have sucked up to this point, for sure. I was a Saints defender.
Yeah,
I convinced you to walk down the 7.5 road. Dumb.
Hey, look, I mean, I convinced myself.
Dude, I just saw one of the spreads. That's fucking crazy. I don't know where I'm going with that one.
Oh, yeah.
It would be disrespectful to either team not to pick them. But
that's what that was another one. I was like, God damn.
That's crazy. That's fucked up, dude.
That's how they feel about them.
They were right. They're doubling down. Like, you want to try us again? I don't. I'm sorry. Let's stick with the fucking Seahawks, Cardinals. Oh my gosh. It's funny because we don't even look at these before we do them. I can't. I'm just gonna. There's a certain point when this is gonna get interesting because am I trying to get it right or am I trying not to lose and make myself mad? I'm picking the Seahawks. I'm not gonna. I've gotten my lucky breaks with the Cardinals. I'm not sticking on that train. They barely lost, and that's as close as they're gonna get, in my opinion. And the Seahawks actually look good. You know what the Cardinals haven't done this year? Look good. They've won games. They've never looked good. I personally poo-pooed it, but they did win by 2 touchdowns on the Steelers. And they beat the Saints. The Panthers might. Hey, look, the Panthers just won by 30, so we can't even laugh about that. So a win's a win, right? Their defense is really good. It's going to be a physical, like, tight game.
Seahawks.
And yeah, the Seahawks defense is good as well.
Their special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Even their special teams. I really think special teams is way more important than people like.
Yeah.
I feel like people know it, but they don't like know it.
No, I'm figuring it out, dude. The Seahawks special teams won them that game, and honestly, I did more research. Their special teams coach, this is gonna fuck you up. Jim Harbaugh's son.
Damn. There you go.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh was a special teams coach.
Yep.
That was what we were best at for a while. But
Bro, watching that special teams, bro, just give them a job. If you're just gonna give them all a job, it was crazy, bro. They got a punt return touchdown, a blocked punt, and then a kick return.
Yeah.
They did it in 3 different areas. I'm like, this is fucked up. Yeah. The Saints were trying to do their little, we're not gonna fucking lose, and the Seahawks were like, fuck it, we're gonna fuck you up with special teams.
Yeah.
And it was 7-0, and then they got the punt return, and then the block led to a touchdown, and then the kick return led to a touchdown. They got the ball to 40.
Yeah, if both teams are like kind of equally in terms of offense and defense, even though I do think the Seahawks are better on offense as well. But if they're close enough, I do believe that the Seahawks have a much better special team.
Something bubbling as well with the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison dropped an easy pass down the field. He dropped 2, but one was super duper fucking easy.
Yeah, one was like
one was going to be a crazy play. Like the ball wasn't even going to him on the one, and it was also watching. It was pass interference too, so it didn't actually cost them anything.
Okay.
So it's like
I saw the play.
There was a guy behind it who got grabbed, and that was the pass interference. And he actually went and just. This is the thing bubbling.
Watch the game.
This is the thing bubbling. Cardinals offensive coordinator, is he an idiot? Every third down, 3rd and 1, they just went straight in the middle. This is why James Conner is hurt. By the way, James Conner's out as well. James Conner was their offense.
Yeah.
He was their entire offense.
Had him on fantasy.
And I think one thing that the offensive coordinator did is he's trying to go more under center for James Conner. That was the goal.
Yeah.
And you've seen kind of just tell Kyler, like, take a back seat. That was a wild thing to do with James Conner. James Conner's older. Like, he's 30. Like, you can do that with, like the Browns are doing that with Judkins. And we'll see if they keep trying to do it with Trey Benson. But that's why Trey Benson. But that's why Trey Benson was there to be the backup, to be used. Like, one thing I'm watching when realizing you got to use your backup running backs a little bit. Like, the Eagles, they use theirs more than people think, for specifically passing the ball. Like, you can't, they'll use Saquon to run, sure, but Saquon's also proven that he can do that. And Saquon can get you a 70-yard touchdown. Most of these guys aren't going to do that. So you're just running him into a wall. You got to switch up the guy you're using to batter the ram.
Yeah, that's why, like, you know, when the Zeke and Tony Pollard duo was together, like, Tony Pollard was really eating because he was on the back. But now he still does fine for the Titans, but he was, like, really cooking when he was, you know, the backup.
Yeah.
And then, like,
but he was the backup to Zeke, so it was a different pace. Trey could have done that.
Jaylen Warren and
Najee. Honestly, Jaylen Warren's doing his thing this year. Jaylen Warren's actually better this year. He's the starter, and they're using Gainwell as that second guy. Yeah. But Gainwell's kind of a better version of Najee Harris.
There you go.
He is, as an Eagles fan. Like, I think, yeah. I watched him enough to say, yeah. He scored a touchdown for him last week. Anyway, so yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks. I think they're going to win this game, even though it is at Arizona. I think that the offensive coordinator questions are there. Their offense has sputtered all year. The Panthers' defense might be good. They got a shutout last week. I do have to say that. But it's just something to where at any moment, and I've seen the Seahawks look good too. That's the other part of this. I've seen the Seahawks really, like, offensively, like, get it together. They can't really run the ball, but they can throw. And I think the Cardinals have a bunch of injured cornerbacks, if I remember correctly. But that bubbling thing with the O-line, I think that's going to be a problem. And at any time, because it's all about the quarterback. We know that. Kyler can be an idiot. He hasn't done it yet, which makes me think. And they lost now. So when you do it and you're winning, it's fine. Now they've lost the game. And they've had moments, by the way. People have had drop picks. I think there was a drop pick last week. But the 49ers defense is really good. But the Seahawks defense is also really fucking good. And they're better at cornerback. I think this is a week we see the Kyler game. I think this is when we see it.
Really good cornerbacks.
No James Conner to lean on. That means you got to rely on Kyler more. Trey Benson, then if they don't want to use Trey Benson, when Trey Benson gets in, they're not going to want to use his backup. Offensive coordinator questions. They don't do a lot of motioning. They don't give Kyler a lot of easy plays. I think this is the week you see it. Kyler tossing some picks. Yeah. I rode with him last week, you know?
And he won because of it.
I did win because of it. But I just feel it. But they lost. So